I'm replaying
Tommy.
it in my mind.
You want to feel a what?
I don't know the plural version of that. What did it mean?
Go, go.
Tommy needs our help.
Te pasas.
Brown bag, I need your help.
Thank you.
I've been with my ruca 11 years. She has stuck with me. Stop laughing. All right. All right. Brown bag, I need your help. I've been with my ruca for 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
She has stuck with me through all my drunk, getting kicked out of bars, disappearing for the night, and all the desmadre.
Wow.
We are married for 1 year now and have a home together. I know I have put her through a lot in our 11 years together. Although I might not party every day like before, it's hard to walk away from some good jams and cold chelas. Here's where the pedo starts. Because of my line of work, I'm not always able to answer or respond to her calls in record time like she would like. He's throwing a shot right there. So for her to not worry where I'm at, I did the location on my phone, or she did the location on my phone. And now, even if I did only have 2 chelas at the spot, she knows where I'm at and she automatically thinks I'm drunk.
Assuming.
What should I do, brown bag? Sharing my location is getting us into arguments. Should I stop sharing my location?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know if that's
The answer? Yeah.
No, I don't know if that's what's actually causing the arguments.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's not the location.
That will be an argument in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you already started sharing, so
So
then
then
you
you stop.
Well, why are you always tracking me?
Why are you looking?
Why you always at the bar? It's like, oh, she's holding my past against me. Yes, I used to get kicked out, do all this crazy stuff, super drunk. How dare she? Right?
She remind me about that last time I got wasted.
Tommy?
Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah. Hey, people change.
Tommy.
How far has it been? Like, how far removed are you from your desmadre days? Or, like, from how you were drunk all crazy to right now? How long has that been?
It's been a while. Probably since like 2000. Yeah, about 5 years.
5
It's
years.
been a good minute.
Okay. So
Yeah.
to you, it's like you're still dealing with, I guess, the repercussions of what you did back then with her.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Tell me about this record timing pickup. Because that was a shot.
Yeah, you threw
Oh,
some
I'm
shade
sorry
right there.
I didn't hear the phone ring before it rang and answered.
I'm sorry I'm not the fastest picker-upper.
Yeah.
That's what started the whole thing. I didn't answer my phone, and I was with a customer, and I saw it, and I just kept letting it go and go and go, and then she called me, and she was on fire, and then she hung up, and I was like, oh, I hate when she hangs up on me. So I called her one more time. She hung up, and I was like, all right, that's it. I was on my way home, and I was like, I called Esther the lawyer, Sweet James. I called everybody. I was on fire.
What? For divorcing or what?
I don't know. She gets all crazy. I was like, I was ready because I was sober, so I remember the argument, and then
And then what?
But why call a lawyer?
Tommy is comedy.
I knew what I was walking into, so I was like, all right. I was like, bet. All right, cool.
I'm going to get in a personal injury or what? What were you thinking?
Wrongful termination.
I'm about to get in a personal injury.
I walked in, and then I just tanked, and she just started screaming at me, and I was just like, oh, man. And honestly, I thought I responded good. I just said, objection overruled, and I walked away. And then,
What's going on with this homie?
Tommy,
Tommy, that's
that-
why you're getting in fights.
That was the most mature response I've ever heard, honestly.
And you just overruled your objection.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
should
well,
have
I
said
didn't know what to
objection
say, and-
sustained. That means that what you said goes.
that's what I'm saying. But I didn't even have a chance to say anything, so it doesn't even count.
Objection overruled.
Yeah.
Are you
Recess.
drunk right now? I don't get your train of thought.
But when you said that, you said it in a way of trying to like break the ice, make it a little humorous, and then still get the one up, right?
Yeah, because when I got home, she wasn't talking to me, and then she brought up, she just brought up where I was and everything, and I was like, I was here, and then, I couldn't get a word in, and then that's why I just try to be funny, and usually that works, but it didn't work.
Because she was really mad. Really.
Yeah, she was for real mad.
So then you got sentenced to give her your location.
See, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was cool with it. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I go here. I gave her my phone. I was like, put it on. She's like, bro, I'm not gonna be creeping on you and watching everywhere you go. I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, you know what I mean? And so I put it on, and then I was on my way home from work one day, and I was passing by. It was like a Wiener Schnitzel or something like that. And I was on the phone with her, and she's like, damn, you're gonna eat Wiener Schnitzel before you come home? And I was like, oh, that's crazy.
But did you?
I was like, you're a liar, fool. I go, you know what? I go, if you're gonna have my location and if you know where I'm at, then I won't answer my phone.
Oh my
And
God.
since you know where I'm at, and then that started, another.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
How, that's so crazy it did.
Tommy
I
just knows
couldn't
how to
imagine.
trigger.
All right. So forget the Wiener Schnitzel. You then actually go to, I guess, a spot to drink.
Yeah, that happened like a couple weeks ago, and I was with a customer. So I was with a customer.
Drinking?
And he just. Yeah, of course.
What do you do?
course.
Wait, hold on.
where do you
work?
Yeah, your girl's
What
right.
kind of line of
Yeah.
work are you in?
I'm a welding foreman, so I do that, and then I have my side business with my wife, so she knows that I meet up with customers. I do the same thing, welding fabrication on the side also.
Okay.
And I had a meeting with a customer, and I told her about it, but they just happened to pick the spot that I
Go to the drink.
used to go to, and she knows about it, and so she was calling me, and I was like, okay, she knows where I'm at. I was there, and then again, she, since I didn't answer my phone, and she saw me that I was there, then she made a big old bellow about it. I was like, oh, I didn't have a chance to explain, like.
Hold on.
I think okay.
She just can see what you're doing at all times. It's crazy. You didn't have a chance to lie about it. Hey, but you were drinking. You told us.
Yeah, but it was for work.
Like casual
Okay.
drinking. Casual
Tommy,
drinking.
Tommy,
Yeah.
Casual.
Yeah.
Tommy,
Casual.
do you
What?
think she's?
Yeah,
Hold
I've
on.
met up with clients before
Yeah, for
and
casual-
have like a drink.
I mean, yeah.
Go.
But okay, Tommy, do you ever think about getting ahead of things, like knowing that you're gonna be at your old bar, your old stomping grounds, calling your girl and being like, hey, just so you know, I'm not doing anything shady, but I'm gonna go here. It's with the client. Don't worry about it. Da da da. Do you think she gets mad that you don't like communicate about it and she finds out by checking your location, or that like she's just getting mad at everything you're doing?
Man, I did that day too. I called her and she was in a meeting at work and she just said urgent. I said no, and I was like, I'll call you when I'm leaving. And then I ended up right there at that spot. And I did, like I said, and right when I got on the phone with her and I was like, hey, I ended up here. They wanted to come here. I'm leaving. And then she's like, you sound drunk. I'm like, you sound drunk. I go, I don't know.
This guy just wants to go back and forth all day.
You sound drunk right now, so I believe her.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like that, and that's how I am. And that's and I don't even before. Yeah, I know when I was younger, that guy looked at me the wrong way. Just. But now I get kicked out because
You're too drunk.
I just like to have fun everywhere I go, and some places don't let you take your T-shirt off when you're in the middle of the bar. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I think that's the law.
I think that's a rule.
I
think
think
that's a
your
rule.
girl is reasonably cautious about you.
He's a good time.
He sounds like a good time. So you used to
He
get
does.
kicked out of bars for fighting, and I'm assuming when you would get crazy drunk, that's what would happen, right? The 5 years ago.
yeah.
And then you
well,
also disappeared for the night. You
Oh
said.
my God.
yeah. Well, that only happened twice.
It still happened.
You only twice, guys.
I'm wondering, as I'm talking to Tommy, I'm wondering if this is like how I've sounded before in relationships. Like, I'm just like, is this how it sounds on the other end?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go, Tommy.
Where'd you end up on those missing nights? Where'd you go?
I was right there in City Terrace. I went to go drop off some pieces for a customer, and then yeah, I had a couple with him, and then I'm not really in that area too much, so I kind of just moseyed my way home. I stopped at a couple places, and that time she didn't even call me, and then I was like, I was like, it's already kind of late, and I ended up like in Pomona area, and then when I got home,
Yo,
se
this is
acabó
how
el corrido.
This
Okay,
is how he talks to his girl, just so like I'm
It
hearing
doesn't
it
make
like,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
If you're
I know.
listening and you're confused,
I
same.
moseyed on over, made a couple
To
stops.
home. City
Yeah.
Terrace and Pomona is way
far.
Okay, where do you guys live?
In Claremont.
Oh, okay, you're heading
Okay.
to the IE,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you just ended up in P
He
Town.
just stopping at different
No,
spots.
but you
What
don't
he's
just
saying.
accidentally go to Pomona. Like you can
Yeah.
accidentally go to Montclair if you're going to Claremont.
Yeah.
But
You don't accidentally end
you have
up
to have,
like,
you have to
yeah, I was just at Drummer Boy's house. It was crazy.
yeah. I just went to downtown Pomona on accident. No.
And then that's the thing. Like everywhere, or like when I go places, I have to just run into people all the time, and then I get caught up. And even when we're together, the spot that she hates, I've taken her there, and that was a big mistake too. Because like I walk in, and then like they just give me my beer.
They know you.
You're a
They already know
regular.
what I get. Yeah, dude. And then she's already mad. I go, we just got here, bro. Like.
She's
Like,
mad because why do they know you by name
Yes.
and why do
Yeah.
they know your order?
I need to party with this guy.
I get the same thing. I get a
Can we
freaking,
talk to her?
Absolutely not.
I want to
Why?
talk to her.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm worried she saw the DM and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get freaking.
Oh, she has your
Alexis.
socials?
What's that?
She has your password?
To your socials?
No, she doesn't have my social media. Or wait, that DM pops up like on my feed. Wait.
No.
Oh, that's what you said.
No.
You said she's gonna see it.
We
like
post
this guy.
the DM.
Oh.
Yeah, we post the message.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't think so. No, I hope not.
All right,
Or
if
can
you
like-
live in the city of Claremont
Yeah.
and your man sounds like this fool, right? We probably
Yes,
using a
boss.
fake name.
11 years.
If you've been with him for 11 years, all right, and you have his location, and he's passed by a wiener schnitzel, and you got
already got
mad, yeah, call me 818-520-1059.
Or DM
Yeah,
us.
fix this.
DM us on
DM
Friday
us so
morning.
we can
We're gonna
call
get
you.
through this together.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of us.
Tommy, what are you
family.
even asking?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Is she
I'm
wrong?
just asking if I should just shut it off on my phone.
The location?
The location?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No,
No, I
that's
think you
gonna
should
be a
just
no.
communicate.
Hey, now what you can do is put your location on an iPad
Oh,
and leave it at
don't
home.
do that.
You're a horrible person.
That's an
But see,
option.
that's
He
what I
has
told
to
her,
go to
'cause-
work.
What if she's home? What if she's home with it?
Hide the iPad under the bed.
Yeah, just
And I have buddies that do that. They have their wife has it, and they leave their phone at my house. I told her, I go, look, I
All
could
right,
do
what's
that.
the hack? What's the hack?
so
You
you
switched
sign in your iCloud.
Wait, don't say too much.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you're already there. You're already there. Ladies, just so you know, if you're watching him, this is what they're doing.
So you have an iCloud right account. You log into an iPad, and then on the iPad you turn the location on, but then on the iPhone you turn the location off.
That's insane.
So then it'll show the location.
Where the iPad's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one goes to work.
Put it in your work. Just leave it there.
Oh, damn. I didn't know you could do
his
that.
girl's too smart. His girl's too smart because
Tommy,
like,
don't
how
do
did
that,
you
bro.
go
Don't do
from
it.
like how are you at the house? I didn't see your little location move towards the house.
I teleported, babe.
Yeah.
Teleported.
Yeah, because then she'll be like, nah, yeah, that's crazy. No.
No.
Tommy.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so I was
I'm not
following you for a
even-
little bit because I too have been that fire starter when like I don't get a phone call answered,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, babe, I'm working. I was like, well, you could answer and tell me you're working, and then I could see. But you'll get mad if I hang up quick. But I won't. Now that I told you that I won't.
Well, also, Tommy, when you said you called your girl, she was at work, and she said, "Is this urgent?"
Mm-hmm.
Next time, just say, "Yeah." Next time, it's urgent because you're gonna get mad at me later.
Yeah, you
For
should
not
just
communicating,
send
you know what I'm
emojis
saying?
of the beers cheersing.
Yeah, you
And
can
say, I don't know, you tell me.
Yeah.
And then they cheers.
She'll call you.
Yeah.
She'll step out the meeting.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how you know I wasn't even there to party. Is they bought me I like beer, and what did they buy me? It was like this drink in like a copper cup, and I was like, what the hell is this?
The Moscow Mule.
I mean, I-
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't drink that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't
So-
like it.
So
You want a beer.
I
He's a
think
beer guy.
But I don't know.
man.
Your message said you drank.
I know, I had two of those. And I
Okay.
literally only had two.
Okay, you were probably drunk if that's not what you drink, because
Yeah.
it's different than a beer. That
It
has
hits
vodka,
different.
I
That's-
think.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like straight.
Yeah, if you, two of those is like
Yeah.
probably like 3-4 beers.
Yeah, bro, you were
Yeah.
drunk. You should say sorry right now. Say sorry to the lady in
your
Claremont
girl.
who has a man that drove by a wiener schnitzel and goes to the spot to drink with his clients.
Yeah, Tommy, I think what you're doing a lot is like comparing yourself to your old self and being like, I'm so much better now though. But that's kind of not the point because
Yeah.
you were so far left that you've come
To the middle.
probably a long way,
Yeah.
but you still have some way to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly that.
Yeah, fool, that's pretty good, Hick. How you wait?
I've been through some
Good.
stuff.
That was good. Let's round of applause for Vic.
Yeah, I've been
Hey,
hey,
very self-aware.
I've done some
Vic's
things.
having flashbacks.
Yeah.
But still, our guy Tommy, he wants
Yeah.
to know, should he take off his location because of his girl? She keeps bothering him over his drinking issue. That's not an issue anymore. He just goes and drinks with clients Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I think she's
for
like,
work.
from what it seems is she's keeping track of where he is, and she obviously doesn't trust that he's not gonna end up at these places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
She,
that.
I don't. She's reasonably cautious about
she's
him.
cautious.
She don't even trust him at a wiener schnitzel at this
Yeah.
And Loki, I don't even think it's about cheating. It's definitely about drinking.
It is.
Yeah,
Definitely
dude,
that.
that's what I told her. I go, I'm not even unfaithful. Are you kidding me? I go, oh, I mean,
That doesn't
I'm
make
not-
your drinking problem
Hold on, wait,
better.
stop. Let me finish the thought.
Go, go.
What were you gonna
I'm not. I'm not the. You know, I'm not a 10, but I mean, geez. I go, if you're gonna think that I'm out there doing that, thank you, Jesus. I'm a little bigger than the average bear.
Oh, you're so cute.
You're like a teddy bear.
Hey,
Have you
100
taken
men
your shirt
versus
off?
you. Who wins? All right, Tommy, let's help Tommy.
We're gonna help you, Tommy.
Right, yeah.
Because now he's like, why you tracking me? Why you always see where I'm at?
You're
I only
right.
had 2 beers. They were in a
They
copper.
weren't even beers. They
No.
were like straight
Moscow
drinks.
Mules.
It was a copper thing. It tasted like Sprite. It wasn't gonna be nothing.
Sprite.
And so now he's wondering if he should turn his location off to stop all the arguments.
Are we getting it right, Tommy?
Tommy,
Tommy?
Yo,
Are we-
oi.
Are we getting it right? Did we get it right?
Yeah.
Okay, boom.
Okay.
So
He probably has a beer in his hand
he
right
wants
now.
to turn off his location so bad.
Yeah, he does.
This will definitely cause another problem.
That's a
For
big,
sure.
a
Or
big argument.
does he have a valid case to turn it off? Okay, his case is he went drinking and she got mad.
It's
Yeah.
for work.
And accused him of being drunk, and he was like, "No, you're drunk."
Yeah.
That's a good comeback.
And then so
Never-
now he wants to turn off his location.
and they were like, "What were you doing?" I was with the client.
I'm working, babe.
I'm not drunk because I was with the client.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he
he-
drinks with his clients. You
Yeah.
know, for welding, you just it's you.
It's
weld,
part of the job.
And then you
I
drink.
guess
drinking.
trying to get new clients, what I'm assuming he does is he either meets at a bar to have a conversation, but
Previous to this, she used to call him,
yep.
and he was with the client. So he saw her call. He said he didn't answer it, and then when he went home, he had to call Sweet James accident attorneys to help
yeah.
him because he knew she was gonna be mad. She starts turning up on him, and he's like, "Objection overruled."
And walked away.
Doesn't even know what that means.
He doesn't even know what
Yeah.
that means, but it happened, right? He seems like a really fun time.
He does.
He seems like that their relationship is fun when they're not fighting.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Right?
sure.
He needs to come to our brunch tomorrow. At
Oh
Montebello,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, bring a client. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, bring a client to Montebello tomorrow so we can meet you.
So you won't get in trouble.
So you
Yeah,
won't
you
get
won't
in
get in
trouble.
trouble.
And then we'll be, but you're probably gonna be filmed on social media. So if she catches you,
Yeah, just a heads up.
and there is alcohol there, so you just gotta be careful, okay?
I have a couple. That's about it. I have to drive.
No, you don't have to. I'm wondering, did she make your limit too?
Nah, because I could drink or I could have, I go the distance. That's why I drink the lighter beer. So
Oh,
I
okay.
have,
So what happens after 2? What happens after 2 beers?
I have 2 more.
He'll have, so you'll,
Okay,
You'll
but
just like-
do you ever just like limit yourself? Like,
Yes,
okay,
like what?
I'm
you
going for
obviously
two only.
were
That's
worse
it.
before, and now you've settled down. So what are your disciplinary like items in place? Do you not drink on weekends? Do you not drink at parties? Do you only have 2 with your client? Like, what is it?
Yeah, more just like for sure my clients. I never want to get messy, but like if they get all crazy, I was like, all right, I'm down with it. Like they're cool, we could party. But if it's like more professional, dude, I ended up with a freaking. This is crazy. This is gonna. I got a tapatio tattooed on my chest after a meeting with a client because there was a tattoo parlor next door,
All right.
and that one she was pissed.
Yeah, because she has to look at that.
Tapatio on your chest is
And you
crazy.
said that you're bigger than the average bear, so it looks like the Valentina size bottles, I bet, on your chest.
No, it's small. It's like if you put a sticker on a Labubu or something.
Tiny little Labubu over there. And she got mad. All you're showing me is
That she's right.
understandable
Because
why your girl is like on you.
You make crazy decisions when you're drunk,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, but I'm the same when I'm with her though too. Like it's like I'm not different. I think that's why she's put up with me for so long.
Wait. Does she get mad when you get drunk with her?
No, because I start karaokeing to her and she loves that stuff.
She just didn't like from before he used to fight and get kicked
Yeah.
out of
She's
the
Yeah.
bar.
worried when he's alone.
Yeah.
Not so worried about his shirt getting taken off.
Taking off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While he sings Sweet Lady to her.
No, I sing good to her. I mean, we have a great time when we're like that partying
Like,
together.
what do you
Yeah.
sing to her?
Yeah.
What kind of song?
Sing right now. Go.
Sacó una bolsa de polvo.
Hey, wait.
Bro!
That is not romantic.
I gotta cut him off. If you're a girl in Claremont and your man sings like that to you
Oh,
when you guys, like, please call in.
I just figured out what happens after the 2 beers.
Yeah. It's
He
the
just told
gateway.
us.
It's
He
the
just-
gateway.
He just told us.
Man.
You like listening to us because we're La Bolsita Cafe and you
I
know
get
a thing
it.
or two
Man.
about bolsitas.
Nah, not even.
That's your song that you chose.
Out of all of them?
That's what you said. Okay, let's help this guy out.
Oh, man.
Him and his girl, like I guess he had a little drinking issue. He's better now,
Yeah.
but it's still causing problems with his girl
girl.
because she's all assuming that he still is doing that stuff. Okay,
I just want to tell everybody I love us. I love us.
yeah, it's really funny. I love everybody. Okay. David, East LA, what's up, bro?
David.
Hey, what's going on, brown bag?
What's-
Good
Hi,
morning.
David.
Going on?
David, what would you tell the new homie Tommy?
Hey, Tommy sounds like a good old
He
guy.
does.
Same. I was
Hey,
thinking
Tommy's,
the same.
hey, Tommy's crazy. For sure that fool lasts all night. Hey, hey, that's that firme homie. It's that firme homie. You know that one when you walk into the bar and he's already loaded and he walks up to you, boom, and he hits you with that breath and he's like, you want a shot?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go get a tattoo.
Hey,
I only had
hell
2
yeah,
beers.
fool. Quisiera que cuando llueva mi agua cayera perico.
Okay, now everyone. Okay,
No!
bye.
That's a banger.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cops listen to us.
We
Yeah.
need to never get Tommy and David in the same room.
No,
that
for
can't
sure
happen.
not.
All right, let's go to Bria when I go. We're trying to help Tommy. His girl is on him all the time about his drinking habits, okay?
Yeah.
So much so that before she used to call and check up on him, he started not answering even though he saw the call, and she got mad at him for that. So then she got his location, and now she, like, checks it, like,
Yeah.
hey, what are you doing at that place where there's alcohol?
He's on a
and
short
he's like,
leash.
I'm with a client.
Yeah.
He's on a short
Drinking.
leash. And you know what it is? He's on a short leash, but he escapes the collar.
Yes.
A lot of
You know
the
what's
time.
wild is, like, he's just very, like, he's curious and he's very free will.
spirit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know what this copper drink is, but I'm just going to drink it. That's how you end up in Pomona when you're supposed to be in City Terrace. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Literally.
You're just like, oh, yeah, I'll go there. He's definitely taking rides from strangers.
Yeah.
Yes.
A
Getting
lot of things from
100%.
strangers.
Getting random tattoos.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
At Wiener Schnitzel.
At Wiener Schnitzel.
All right, let's go to Bree in Winnetka. What's up, Bree?
Break.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brown Bag. What's
Hi,
up?
baby
What
girl.
up?
Morning.
Bree. Bree.
Oh,
What's
all right, Tommy. I'm telling you right now, if you turn off your location, you're just going to keep getting into more arguments and more fights with your girl, like more than what's already going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think being in a marriage, you've been together 11 years, married 1 year, you know, things got to change. I know you had your fun, but when you're married, you've got to keep that open communication. That's like number one key in keeping a happy, strong, open marriage. You know, still have your fun, but at least let her know, give her some updates on where you're going. Or
Yeah.
I think if you keep that open communication, I guarantee that there may be less fighting going on.
Tommy
And
says
still
that
be able
you
to have
sound
your
drunk
fun.
right now, Bree. He's very
You're
like
drunk.
He said you communicate.
Yeah, exactly. He's very
I
like
wish I was.
whatever you say to him, he says right back to you. And he objects.
I mean, I wish I was drunk too, but
No, you don't. No, you don't, Bree. It's the morning.
It's 8 a.m. right
Thank
now.
you for your call, Bree. Appreciate you. She's so cute.
That was
Julie in Long Beach. What's up,
Julie.
Julie.
morning. Good morning,
Morning,
guys.
Julie.
All right, Julie. What's your hack on this location thing? I see it right here in the call notes.
Oh, no.
Oh, she has one.
First of all, I want to shout out my little sister,
Shout her out.
Mia.
What up, Mia?
Me up.
Mia.
I want to shout her out. She's been killing it in school right now with her high school and her college classes.
Let's go.
nice.
I don't know if she's graduating, but
I
I'm
hope
just still add that graduation
Yes,
song.
I hope I can celebrate with her at the K-Dot concert.
Oh, you're setting
Oh,
us
no,
up.
she bought tickets. That's why, huh?
Oh, it's because you got tickets?
Yeah, you got your tickets, huh?
No, but I'm hoping I could win some.
Okay.
Oh, wrong
who's
time,
that,
wrong
who's that
time.
little one in the background?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
With my
no.
daughter.
Hi, daughter.
Oh, no.
What's her name?
Get off the
Oh,
phone.
you sound so
Yeah,
cute.
no, hang on, hang on,
But
hang
she's
on.
not the one going to the Kendrick
Yeah,
concert.
she was
so,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, but she's so cute.
She is, yeah.
All right, Julie, what would you tell Tommy? And then please hold.
I would tell him first. I feel like they have a really good relationship. They really remind me of mine and my man's relationship. How we used to be, toxicos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this fool sounds like a straight wino.
Not a wino.
Why no? It's very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in such a long
Oh,
time.
yeah. My Theo says that.
So, like, I feel like, you know, first, I feel like they should not share locations. And if he really doesn't want to share location, he should get a Samsung. Just get a green bubble.
That's the hack. That's her hack.
True, yeah.
My
Yeah,
Julie over here.
Julie.
Julie.
You know what? I just want to switch to Samsung.
Yeah.
You know what? They have the better
Because I
screen,
feel-
better
Yeah.
picture
Yeah, the
quality.
camera's
Let's
way
They
just-
do have a
better.
good
Yeah.
camera.
pixels.
Yeah, they
Look
do
at
have
these
a great camera.
megapixels.
Oh, I can't
They-
share where I'm at. Sorry, babe.
Oh.
Shut
Yeah,
up,
you
Samsung.
can. With Google, as long as you turn on your Google location, anything,
Yeah,
with
that's-
your email.
Yeah, Angie, they don't know. They don't know.
Angie,
Yeah,
Julie
nobody
does
What?
not want to know.
Julie,
It does.
Julie, hold on the line. Shout out to you and your little baby over there. Shit, that was good. That was good.
That's good advice. To
All
get her
right.
angry, though. It's still going to get her angry.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For totally. All right, Johnny and Silmar.
Johnny.
Johnny.
¿Qué ole, Johnny?
Yeah.
What up, Johnny?
Her-
What's up? Hey, yo, Tommy, do this, bro. Get a second phone, right?
Oh my God.
Go ahead,
Get
go
a
ahead.
second phone.
Mm-hmm.
And do the call forwarding, you know. Leave that phone charging so that it doesn't die, you know. And she keeps that location while you're doing your thing, you know, going to clients, quote unquote, and you know, avoid all the arguments and all that. So
Bye,
do your
Johnny.
thing, boy.
Have a good day, Johnny.
I wonder
Y'all
how-
don't understand
Call
why
forward?
that does not work.
It does.
Call
It's
forwarding.
less about her being able to call him on the phone. It's that location is not going to move. He will be right next to her, and that location is going to be wherever he left
No, he
the
has to go
phone.
back to work, pick it up, and then go home.
No, because then you would see the location moving.
No, it would be at the workshop. The work.
Strap it to a dog.
I seen that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just put
Seen
it,
that hack.
Put it like a pigeon. Just yeah.
To a bird.
What if it flies to another state?
All right.
See?
Reek. This
Reek.
one's name is Reek. Reek.
Reek.
Reek.
Yo, Wole Brown Bag.
Is that your
What's
tiger
the
name?
deal?
What's up?
Is that your tiger name?
Yeah, from back in the day.
Tight.
Yeah.
Back in the
let's
day.
go,
All right.
Reek.
Day.
All right, Reek Warner. Talk to us. What would you tell
Hey.
Tommy?
Nothing. Hey, I called because I was like, yeah, I can relate to the homie, but that was a maniac, dog.
What?
that maniac, she got a tapatio tattoo. That's,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
That is extra.
So what would you tell him without cursing?
Well, my fault. I was saying that, I was going to say, like, because I used to be in that situation. I was like, I just had to kick back, relax, take it easy, and then work things out. Especially if he's been with her for 11 years. Like, dude, homeboy's got a good one if she hasn't left him after that.
True.
True. That is true.
This whole hiding the location, like, man, everybody here is tripping. I'm trying to break up a
I
relationship.
know. I feel like you
Exactly.
just don't do that.
Yeah,
That's a bad choice.
Yeah, hey, just be respectful, treat the lady right. You know, she'll take care of you. And then if you want to go get a peda going on, well,
ask for permission and get a permission slip signed.
Let's go, Reek. Happy wife, happy life. You hear
boy
that?
Reek.
You hear that, Tommy?
Very mature.
Tommy?
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
Better than the wino. No mames.
He got all offended.
Somehow you sound more drunk right now.
Yeah, Tommy, what are you doing?
Right now, I came to get the guys some lunch. So I pulled up right here.
It's 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Lunch.
Yeah, we start at 4. Or we start. Well, you guys start early too. We start at 4, so our break's like at 8:30.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's
Welding
cool, man.
at that early?
Yeah.
Oh,
that
and
makes
that-
sense.
yeah.
So you get out of work at like 12.
Yeah, I get out of work at 12:30, and then that's when I hit all my like side business stuff.
Okay, question. What time does your girl work?
She works from like a regular 8 to 5.
Okay. So she sees that you're free from 12 to 5.
Yes.
And then she's like, within these hours, I don't know what in the world he's going to
No,
get
he
into.
knows what he's getting into. He's getting into alcohol.
Yeah, but she doesn't know where.
Why? Whoa!
Oh, then
You didn't say no.
Well, I have a 3-pack here and there, but
I thought you only drink 2. Do you
Three,
see how he's
yeah.
lying?
And it's probably the
Wait.
tall cans too.
Yes, 3-pack of tall
with
cans.
Yeah.
with the customers, but I don't drink and drive.
Good.
Good.
We didn't even put that on you.
Good. Let that.
Tommy, let's start by
right.
There's some
drinking a
classes.
little less.
Tommy,
the week.
just keep your location on. Just
keep your location.
You're
And-
gonna probably get in more fights. It comes with the territory of having a partner like that, and also your past. So,
Yeah.
Tommy,
It makes
just
sense.
enjoy that. You
Just-
know she loves you. Say
Yeah.
something nice about your girl that lives in Claremont, that has a man that has a little drinking issue and a sharing locations issue. Something happened at Wiener Schnitzel. Also, he sings really crazy to you.
Yeah. Say something nice about
Say
her.
something nice about her.
Oh, she knows I love her. Tell her that every day. She's my little chunker punker, is what I call her.
That's so cute. That's his nickname.
If you live in Claremont and your man calls you Chunker Punker,
That's so specific.
you my little Chunker Punker. Okay, bye, bro. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Tommy,
You better
pull
come,
us.
come
Hey.
tomorrow.
Hey, Tommy, cheers. Cheers, bro. I know you got
Hey,
one.
whoa.
Salud.
Pa' arriba, pa' abajo, pa' el centro, pa' dentro.
The Homie Helpline.